Greetings, programs. Welcome back to ArcNeo Reviews, where just before we start the holiday series, I want to get one more Starscream video done and out. This is another one of those videos I did not think I would be making, let alone making with my own figure. I'm over the moon to do this. We're actually taking a look at Pretender Starscream. This is such a barrel of weirdness. I have been so excited to get this going. We are starting with the Pretender mode. Now, no, I will point out, I'm leaving him like not completely closed up. This is an old toy. There are a lot of very small tabs that are and pins and stuff that hold this together once you clamp it shut. I do not want to risk breaking things that somehow after 30 years aren't broken already, 35 years or something like that. It's not broken now. I'm doing my best to make sure it stays that way, so haven't closed them up completely. But take a look at that face. It is a weird face that somehow kind of works as a humanized Starscream. Like, it's something about just the incredulousness of that expression. We'll go ahead and take the helmet off. The paint rub on these guys is legendary, so that is to be expected. He looks better without the hat, to be honest. The helmet is just really, really weird. There is actually a little notch on the back of the head that this piece back here snaps down over to stay in place. Then you can see like the little spacers there on the side that go right in front of his hair. Pretty good way of doing this, all things considered. The hat is a soft, kind of squishy plastic. Stayed soft after all these years. That's kind of impressive. It's like Hasbro used to use really good plastic or something. No articulation in this mode other than rotating the arms. Arms are quite stiff on mine. They're probably just quite stiff on these in general, to be fair. Cool thing you can do is he's got these two holes here on the side. We're going to look at more stuff like this a little later, but you can actually take the wings from Starscream, which are made to pop off, and you can plug them in and give him wings. And then, actually, if you want, you bring the gun out. In this spot up here, and take these other pieces that have come off of Starscream. It's like they're not necessarily... I don't think this is anything official, but it just happens to work. You can take these little pegs back here, and they slot in perfectly into this. Which means that this can be like in a complete package while you have him in the Pretender shell. As far as I know, every Pretender had to have some pieces come off to actually go into the shell. And the pieces usually just went off to the side. So the fact that you can take this guy, and like official or otherwise, you can incorporate every piece into him, I think that is like really, really awesome, actually. Even if it is, unofficial. Like, there's no stress or strain being applied to when in doing this. It just so happens that this little back section here is exactly the right size for those to peg in. And it's still fun. This is exactly a 5mm peg. So your modern figures can hold this gun too. I love that kind of stuff. I love how consistent these things have stayed over the years. So, go ahead, take the helmet back off. We will open this guy up. Even what little bit he has pegged together is holding quite tightly. So we'll drop out our Starscream candy bar. And you can see you've got, these 5 little itty bitty pegs going up the entire inside here to hold this together. Now that we've dumped him out, I will go ahead and close this up all the way so you can see what it should look like. There we go. Give him the gun, as the inner robot cannot use that thing at all. I'll go ahead and look at the Screamy bar. Yeah, first thing you're going to want to do for this guy is to bring the arms forward like that. Then we will go ahead and attach his wings. And you know what, right now while we're at it, we'll go ahead and just put him all the way into jet mode. So fold the nose cone out. Take these and peg them onto the sides of the legs. And there's your Pretender Starscream in its jet mode. It is not a terrible jet mode, actually. It is very simple, but it's not bad. The paint wear is pretty bad on my particular copy, but not too shabby, actually. Is that a 1989 Hasbro logo up in there? Now, the fact that he's actually got like some of his stickers, I don't know if this is some of them or all of them, but the fact there are stickers still on this guy kind of impresses me. This guy was actually sold on his own as well without the Pretender shell, which is, it's weird that they did that, but cool at the same time. I want to say it was Transformers Legends or something. Not Transformers Legends class like we know now, but just like a line called Legends or something. I don't know full details on it. I was not around for that part of Transformers, or even the parts I was around for. I was too busy just kind of pooping my diaper and trying to live at that point. So nothing I really have experience with. So, but yeah, no, you've got the jet mode's pretty neat. We'll go ahead and get him transformed. As you would expect, you put the nose cone back down, expose the face. Really quick, just fold out the arms like this, and then you can rotate up the wings. Come back here and pop these off. Give them to him so that he's got some weaponry. And finally, and the part that I see most people miss when looking at this particular Starscream, you actually grab the legs and pull them apart. Just that little bit. Like, there's still a piece in between, so they're not going to be truly separate, but this way he is actually, he's not completely mono-legged. At least there is a separation between his legs. And there you've got your Action Master Inner Robot Starscream, or your Transformers Legends Starscream. Either way. It's not great, obviously. The only articulation it has is at the shoulders. The arms can move out. And then there is actually a rotation in here. You can kind of see like the little stopping points on the pseudo ratchet, so the arms do only go at certain positions. It only moves in increments of 45 degrees, which is a weird way of doing it, but it's what they did. I do think it's kind of neat. The paint job on him is basically Action Master Starscream. I want to say the Action Master came out before? Maybe after? I can't remember exactly which one came out when or first. And of course, like there's nothing stamped on this guy. All the stamps are back on the vehicle. But you can see they're also about the same size. So, I mean, okay, no, poop. We've gotta. We must conduct science. Dangerous, scary, peel the shell apart science. Because I have to know, can I shove Action Master Starscream inside of the Pretender shell? Yeah, right here you are seeing the thing that worries me. Every time I hear a pop while I do this, I cringe a little bit. Okay. We're still good. No damage. Okay, can we? Oh, the arms don't quite go in enough. Oh man, that. Personal opinion, that would have made the Pretender gimmick work that much better, is if you actually just put an Action Master inside. Okay, well, at least Action Master Starscream, no, cannot go inside a Pretender shell Starscream. But, you know what we can do? We can take the guns from this guy and give them to him. So he can flop around with these now. Or not. Let's give them back to their intended figure. Just pop them back on the back of the legs. Yeah, this is another one of those classic toys where, like, for me, as someone who, even though I wasn't really playing with these as a kid, the idea of them is neat. The fact that I have something that is kind of this, I guess you'd say, historically significant is really cool to me. But yeah, these are definitely not everyone has to go out and get a Pretender. These are silly, these are goofy. If you're looking at this going, heh, that's neat, then you're the kind of person like me who would enjoy these things. Most people are looking at this going, that's dumb. And I'm not even going to disagree. It is pretty stupid, but it's my kind of stupid, and I enjoy it. So, that has been my look at the Pretender Starscream. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.